The Crystal Ball album from Styx has now turned 47. This is the Rock and Roll Weatherman. My name is Sean Morrison, and yes, 47 years old, Crystal Ball is now, and still a great album, still a very important album for Styx, as this was the first album with guitarist Tommy Shaw. And yes, I can go over the history of this Crystal Ball album again all the time, but I was on Ultimate Classic Rock when I read this, and then I posted a comment saying that Tommy Shaw was going to save Styx, and then somebody had to get smart and say that I didn't know what I was fucking talking about. Just made me laugh. So, if you realize on this album, the first single that was released, Madam's Well, was a top 40 single, and who was on the vocals? Tommy Shaw. And of course, Grand Illusion was their breakthrough album. And you know what hits were on there. And of course, one was a Tommy Shaw song, one was a Dennis song that were on the top 40. We know James Young had Miss America, you know that deal as well. And then, of course, Blue Collar Man was all Tommy Shaw with another two top 40 hits. And of course, you sensed Jealousy from Dennis DeYoung after that. And of course, when Cornerstone unfortunately had Babe on there, they went to Barry Manilow territory. That's Dennis DeYoung for you. Released on Tommy Shaw was a rocker. Still is, of course, as well. But Crystal Ball had a lot of great songs on there. People say what they want. Tell me it's not as good as Equinox. I don't know. Friends, if you're not subscribed to the Show Morrison YouTube channel, please do so. Everyone else out there, subscribe. Thank you all for your continued support. It's really appreciated. You want to make donations, small ones, of course, go to Show Morrison Enterprises on PayPal. Send them there. And then back to Crystal Ball. Put Me On is great. So is Shoes. There's another good one on there as well. I'm trying to remember. Oh, of course, Crystal Ball. Of course, the top 40 hit Madam's Well. And then, it was mostly a Dennis DeYoung, Tommy Shaw doing the vocals there as much, not as much as James Young. Of course, he was on Put Me On the first verse of Put Me On, but still, fine by me. It is an important album. It might be the lowest charting album on A&M Records. It did get certified gold later on in the band's career, but definitely important that Tommy Shaw joined Styx, or as I've always said, or they would not have gotten past 1976 at all. So once again, let's wish a happy birthday to the Styx album Crystal Ball at the age of 47.
Happy birthday, Crystal Ball.
Yes, and that's Janaki saying happy birthday, Crystal Ball. And for those, once again, you can say your favorite songs off the Crystal Ball album as well. Thank you. Shame, shame, shame.